We're reacting to Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's episode 9, and I'll be starting my reaction to this in 1, 0, go. Alright, hopefully this one ends up being a better effort than the previous episode. Because don't get me wrong, I enjoyed what we got in the previous episode, but it wasn't exactly the finest Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's episode at all. And it only was slightly saved because of the kid's indirect connection to Mimi, and that's about it. And the Mad Max references. Huh. It's probably a hologram with some special effects. I doubt it's a monster. Actually, I like how he's student council president's pretty level-headed about it. And Morocco always thinking of the most intense thing. Oh man, Robbie's just looking at us as if she's thinking, oh man, these stooges. Oh man, that's too adorable. That's probably one of the things that's consistently nice about the series. It has a pretty dang nice opening. I'm just wondering if they're going to eventually add Mimi into the opening or some of the other characters introduced, you know? Because some animes, they constantly change their openings as the series progresses, at least slightly. If not the whole thing, they just change little snippets of it. Well, I wonder what's got Ramin teared up, though. I mean, at the very least, from what the other stuff's showing, her life is in pretty pleasant so far. There isn't anything to foreshadow that there's anything that could be potentially wrong with it. No, rush. Unless she might work for, like, some third party, and maybe they'll get pissed at her for not making enough progress on it. I guess maybe that's why they could be pissed at. Money, maybe that's why she's tearing up. That could be my guess. I'd like to hear your theories in regards to what do you think Mimi's tearing up in the opening song. I wonder if any Jurassic Park references, because this movie, it loves it. I mean, not this movie. I meant to say this anime loves its 80s, 90s movie references, which, yeah, I don't mind that one bit. I love me some old movies, you know? I like how the student council and Romina are like, oh, it's probably going to be something stupid again. That's adorable. Yeah. Kind of looks similar to how Jeff, kind of gives me like those Jeff Goldblum vibes with his outfit from Jurassic Park. Kinda. Hmm. Huh. So I'm gonna assume he has a dinosaur deck going by all this. Huh. Okay. I'm sure it's gonna be just maybe some type of technology made from Goha Corporation. I don't think it's gonna be an actual dinosaur. It's probably gonna be some kind of like a gigantic ass animatronic. Or maybe it's just a hologram made to look like a dinosaur with like explosions around. Kind of like in the Amazing, in like the second, in Spider-Man Far Away from Home, when, slight spoilers, but when Mysterio was utilizing guns to like have the guns and certain weaponry to make an effect, like the environment's being destroyed, to make it look like it was elemental creatures invading the Earth. So maybe it could be something like that. That can only be my guess. Hmm. Hmm. I'd probably go for one of those if I was Yuga. Just out of curiosity. That doesn't. This fool. I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. Since she's the oldest, she might actually be able to guide him more than. Okay, at this point, it's like Brooks just going through the city buffet with all the food he's getting. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's so cute, the doggy. Whoa! Okay. Good thing Romain actually stopped him because he was about to do something he probably. That was probably reversible! Who doesn't even accidentally broke or even chipped a tooth due to that? Stomachache from all the shit he ate? Yeah. Wasn't that dramatic music? I'm assuming he's either gonna take a no, he's gonna take a dump. Just going by the way he was squishing his stomach, it definitely is way more than just a piss. They really think kids are gonna, oh, kind of like that little Goha logo there. Shows how deeply ingrained Goha is to the society of the city. Oh. Should they be really announcing that to the public though? All show off you like that? I mean, exact exposed. I like how you guys have no regard for caution at all. Ah. Why would he do that? I mean, what's you gonna win out of this? I mean, no, I understand his love for dueling, but is he gonna get truly something valuable out of this? That's what I'm wondering. I just hope this specific duel has some kind of purpose to the plot because these Jurassic dudes, I'm just wondering how does this connect to Goa Corporation? How does this contribute to the plot, and how is this going to even potentially change Yuga, Rook, Romin, or the Student Council President as a character? That's really what I'm wondering. But fuck it. For now, I'll just watch the duel, and I'll give the writers the benefit of the doubt, at least until the episode ends, and if I see nothing major of important happens, I'll just save my rank for the end of the video. But for now, I'll just keep my patience. Hmm. Kind of like when you see his face in the back, it kind of looks like he's summoning up his sand, ready to kick some ass. I'm noticing about this specific Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 series, whenever Yuga draws a card, while you hear the sound effect of the quick draw, kind of feels like lands like it lacks some impact because whenever you draw something quickly, it sounds like sometimes doesn't sound. It just looks like it's kind of like a fart in the wind, the animation. While in 5A's or OG Yu-Gi-Oh, whenever stakes were high and Yu Yuki had to draw a card, it looked so fucking dramatic and lit whenever they drew cards. Okay, at least this time when the monster's being destroyed, there's actual animation there. And it's not just straight up stills. I'll get a credit for that. So anyways, why would he have kept them on? Oh, never mind. I'm just wondering, why would he have kept the monsters so weak on the field if they don't have any special effects, you know? Oh! Oh, this is kind of look cute. Kind of weak though for monsters where you need to like. Kind of weak for monsters where you actually have to tribute something. Those tributing just for a monster with 1800 attack points. Ah, I just love this theatrics. CG there looks like it's PS2 level. It wasn't the CG, it looks straight in the PS2 era. They can't draw the thing. Wow. You can tell the animators, they just stopped giving a fuck for this episode. And not even bother drawing the monsters stampeding. They're just moving them from one side of the screen to the other with no motion. Honestly, Super King Rex, oh, just looking at that CG gives me shivers. It gives me those fucking 8th century kidding me vibes with the shitty CG. I do like the little animation though, where it looks like Rook and Yuga are a caveman in prehistoric times. It looks kind of adorable. Okay, I'll give it credit for that. Well, maybe he's got a lot of financials to pay up. Maybe he has a lot of debts. That could be my guess. Oh. Kind of me. His character design is good. It's kind of cute. I'll give credit for that. Oh. Ah. He's got a point there. They wouldn't have that in the curriculum of schools if that were the case. Hey, they gotta finish off the duel though. They can't just get out. Oh. I wonder why he's sweating. If only Rook can catch him. Why doesn't he just whisper to his ears? Just whisper to his ear, Yuga. There is really... Why does Yuga make it sing so complicated? Just whisper to the fucker's ear! Is this so hard? Is that how they justify the keeping the... Oh, that kind of looks like a... Oh, okay, so that is kind of like a version of Grebo. What the... Oh, okay. That's actually a good little bit from the Grebo. Garibots. it's actually a nifty little effect. But honestly though, the justification of keeping the duel going was pretty dumb. You could have literally just whispered to Rook's ear being like, yeah, this is why we can't continue the duel. They literally made Yuga into a dumb character then. I mean, just common sense, you know? And then the justification for keeping this duel going, it's like, eh? After all this shit, this better end lead to somewhere interesting. And that is going to be one of the most... This might actually be one of the worst Yu-Gi-Ohs of all time with the way it's going. Wait, why didn't he use Transcendental Evolution in the earlier turn to destroy more of Yiga's life points? Oh, that Rook. Hopefully for Isaac it's a card that can save his ass. Honestly though, why didn't the opponent just utilize that trap card earlier? You literally could have ended the rest of Yuga's life points, because last I checked, didn't Yuga have 800 life points left? You could have literally used the trap card, unless the trap card got certain restrictions, but still. But you know, whatever. Let's just, guess the Riders just want to have Yuga win. Again. Gotta admit, the music here is pretty good, though. Dun, 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 dun. And I do like the symbolism, too, of the dinosaurs becoming in sync with the effect of that card. That actually does look pretty fitting. Wait, how does Yuga not know about the effect of the card? You always read the effect of the card when going against someone. I like how he just lowered his chances of winning. Oh man. Hell yeah. I always love how they find certain loopholes. That's the downside. Oh. Hopefully this time his deck doesn't fuck him over like it did when he played. Yes! Boy! I'm actually excited to see him lay waste to this dude. It's a monster. Good. Oh, it's actually a cute little touch that actually kept the Dino poo there in his hand. I mean, not in his hand, but in his pocket. I mean, Yuga won the duel, though. There, I don't think that's going to be an actual dinosaur. Because they haven't really introduced the magical elements in Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's... Okay, how much free time does Yuga have in his hand? Does he have? That's what I'm wondering. He should have, actually. Yeah, he does this if be reprimanded. Oh. Oh, man. What has the boy done? He really should have at the very least put a warning sign near his machine. But hey, if this can at the very least lead to something, that'll actually be really positive. If we finally have some progression instead of an episode that's just for shits and giggles. Oh. Okay, I think I'm more fishy now. Oh, snap. Okay, here's the thing about the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's episode 9 episode. I enjoyed bits of it, but here's the thing though. We pretty much spent 20 minutes with like a fillerish like a vibe, only to then finally get into some interesting plot related elements near the end, like the last minute. Like literally, I feel like this episode could have had the same end result if it would have just started with Yuga roaming Rook, going to that area, and then running in to those emblems at the very start of the episode instead of just dragging shit out. I just felt like this episode dragged shit out just because. So that's why I'm gonna feel conflicted when rating this episode. Because don't get me wrong, I like the comedic. I liked some of the comedic stuff. I thought at the very least this episode was better than the Noodle episode at the very least. So I'm not gonna completely bash on it. And the animation, save for the T-Rex monster, was pretty good. But in saying that, it's like, come on. Okay, I'm gonna see how the PV provides. Maybe the PV will. Ah, you gotta be. Really? A recap episode? Oh, no. You've gotta be kidding me. What in the... Oh, come on! I'm just... So, pretty much, they make us what... There's the postponement. And then to add insult to injury, they have a few episodes. They're not even that well animated. And then they have the goal to have a recap episode. Come the fuck on! Fuck! Okay. That's taking the piss. That is completely taking the piss. Am I gonna drop this series though? No, because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh series. I'm actually gonna follow it for at the very least 13 to 26 episodes because it's Yu-Gi-Oh. But if this wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh, I would have dropped this at the Noodle episode. But anyways, okay, there's just so many things wrong. I'm gonna just compose myself. Okay. There is a variety of things wrong with this episode, despite me enjoying it. For one, there's no character development for Yuga, Rook, or Romian. That's problem number one. Can we honestly say, watching this episode, that any of the characters had a change of perspective at the end? No. The only thing this episode did is just show off that Yuga has those cute little Kree-bot monsters in his deck. That's it. And then on top of that, this new character introduced. What in the fuck is he gonna provide? Like, seriously, what? I mean, I can only hope episode 10 actually does something with him. If he does, then who knows? Maybe I might look at this episode better retroactively in the future. But as it is now, nah. So that's one of the issues. No character development. And then another thing, from a story standpoint, I already explained it. There is no plot progression at all, except for like maybe the minute near the end, and we know that Roman is working with someone. That's the only thing useful that this episode provided. And then speaking of which, the animation. The animators didn't give a fuck! What the fuck is with this horrid CG? It was atrocious. I've honestly seen better CG from the Tomika Granner series. And that series is literally a commercial for toys with McDonald's as their sponsor. Yet that series aimed for children younger than the children for Yu-Gi-Oh! SEVENS has better CG visuals than this. What the fuck? So, yeah. Honestly, it fell from that standpoint. It's safe for like maybe a few animation cuts here and there, like the start of the duel looked decent, and some of the facial expressions from Rook and Yuga looked decent. But yeah, fell from that standpoint. Artwork was meh. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna rate this episode a 4.5 out of 10. Honestly, I'd be a lying sack of shit if I was like, oh yeah, this episode's average. Yeah, there are things I enjoyed, and that's why I'm not gonna rate it a 3, 2, or 1 out of 10, because there were certain jokes that I laughed at. But fuck. I hope this series does something eventually. Something interesting regarding Gohan Corporation. If not, this is gonna be, I think it's gonna be straight up the worst Yu-Gi-Oh! Ever. Which is a shame. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I thought it was a piece of shit. Hopefully the next episode does better. Hopefully, but you know what? I ain't gonna hold out much hope. But who knows, maybe episode 10 will have like a lot of bits of Sakuga and it'll be so mind-blowing this episode will just become a terrible afterthought. Who the fuck am I kidding? At this point, I expect more from Shadowverse. And Shadowverse has its own bags of problems. Although its issue is the opposite of it. Instead of being too fast, too slow. Its issue is it's too fucking fast. But at least there, the animators actually give a fuck. And they give interesting backdrops to the side characters. At least they try. Here, it looks like the writing staff doesn't give a damn. But anyways, these are my thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's episode 9. Honestly, this episode disgusted the fuck out of me. But anyways, these are my thoughts, y'all. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how I feel about Miraction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching and also watching my rant. And have a great and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.